Game over.
Another.
Game over.
Another.
Game over.
Another.
Square.
He's an L7 wiener. Oh, he's back at it again with another game that he had fun and jammed with, baby. Welcome back to another video here on Mummified Games. My name is Tony, and today we're going to be talking about the incredibly cool and fun game
Super Hexagon.
This game was created by Terry Cavanaugh, who's responsible for other great indie games such as VVVVV and also Dicey Dungeon. This game is the mother of all, just one more. This game has a super simple concept. Move your little triangle to the right or left of this hexagon and avoid the walls that are coming down. The entire world spins around and the perspective shifts and moves all over, not just leaving you with a simple shot of top down. And you might be staying in the same spot, but the world is spinning, so you might slowly move to the bottom of the hexagon. The controls are super basic, left or right, or clockwise and counterclockwise around the hexagon. This is important because there might be a time where you're on the bottom of the hexagon and you move left, but your cursor is moving counterclockwise, so instead your icon will move to the right, running into a wall you meant to dodge. The hexagon obviously has 6 sides, and sometimes the walls will hold in one place for a moment and one wall or lane will merge and turn the hexagon into a pentagon. Sometimes it might do it again, shifting it into a square. You would think that getting all the way down to a square would be good because you don't have to worry about 2 more lanes, and you don't have to worry about moving as far. But you're wrong. Whenever the walls would hold for a sec while the world was a pentagon, I would just hope it would go back to a hexagon. Squares are too wide and their walls are huge, so it takes an extra amount of effort to move around them. The other thing that's great about this game is the music. Wait, hold on. This whole game is void of any lyrics. Oh heck yeah, more high energy music to add to my writing playlist. Alright, let's see if Spotify has it. Oh yeah, Super Hexagon EP by Chipcell. Wait, I know that name. Chipcell, that's oh snap! Oh my god, that's the same lady that made the music for Crypt of the Necro Dancer. Wow, that's such a good game. I wish I could tell you all about that game too, but that's gonna need to be another game for another video. That entire game soundtrack is probably one of the best ever, and the same person who worked on the music for this game. That's so cool. I love it. This game's music though, I love EDM and everything sort of close to it. So the fact that this game has a super crunchy, hard, bit-tuned soundtrack just takes an already stellar game and bumps it up to another level. The game sort of pulses and jams to the beat of these levels, and it's such a great time. Not to mention that the developer took the time to not just start the level over at the same part in the song, but instead starts it at different random parts. So it feels like a new song, but really it's the same song just at different parts. Similar to the old My Brother and Me intro, you know, the one written by Bean Dad, it was used at different parts in the show. The intro, Money Zone, ending theme, and then a special different live intro. But they all felt like different songs, even though it came from the same single song. This game works with its music score so perfectly. Wow, Tony, really like this game. Did you only play this for an hour, or did you clock in some extra time since you were gone? Neither! This game was my first Humble Bundle purchase. I picked it up in the Humble Bundle with Android number 5 all the way back in March of 2013. This bundle came with Dynamite Jack, Beat Hazard Ultra, Night Sky, Dungeon Defenders plus all DLC, Solar 2, Splice, Crayon Physics Deluxe, Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery EP, and Super Hexagon. And boy howdy did I play the ever-living death out of this game over the last 8 years. This game was my go-to time killer for so long. Every phone I had, this game was the first thing I re-downloaded. And when I was stuck in the Phoenix airport for 12 hours, I played this game for a good 5 of them. I've stayed dedicated to this game for so long. Let's talk about that for a second. This game is available on almost everything you can think of. PC, phones, and I'm almost certain it's also available on the Switch. But how does the mobile version hold up to the PC version? Well, I have to say, it's almost easier on the phone. I don't know if it was because I played it on the PC for a while and then switched to my phone, or if it was that I was playing on a super hard mode and then the first level I played on the phone was the first level, the easiest mode. But it's almost as though the game moves a little bit slower. I did record the game on my phone, so maybe there's a speed difference, but that's just how I felt. And unlike Switch and Shoot, I don't think there's a problem with the lag of having to use your thumbs on the mobile version. I did use both the arrow keys on the PC and then switched over to the 360 controller, using the left stick and then trying the D-pad. And I can't tell you which feels better. I worried about the stick needing bigger movements to switch directions, but the D-pad also came with its own problem. At least with mine, the D-pad felt hard to press. Maybe that's a problem with just mine and not your controllers. I cannot sing this game's praises enough. This is a great arcade game. If you have the time, I highly recommend playing this game. Go for it. For folks who did play this game, what were your thoughts? What were your high scores? Make sure to post another imager in the comments. For those of you who haven't played this game, are there any other great high energy games in the Racial Justice Bundle that you think I should check out? Or is there another game out there that you really want me to play? Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, I have to go get some eye drops and re-moisturize my eyes. This game is intense. Remember to blink, folks. You all do the YouTube dance. Like, sub, bell, share, and let me know what you think. And as always, friends, keep digging and we'll make it out sometime. See you in the next one.
Game over.